This one thing will help you conquer the universe. We're going to talk about sleep and why yes, you are not taking full advantage of it. Sleep is so effective, you may as well call it a performance enhancing drug. Except it doesn't just help you with fitness, it will boost literally every aspect of your life. And I mean all of them. But Dr. Poulos, why should I be listening to you? Okay, fine. How about some direct evidence from some of the world's highest achieving people? Roger Federer claims to sleep 12 hours. Usain Bolt, 10. Einstein, 10. Oprah Winfrey, Bill Gates, all at least 7 or 8 hours. Ronaldo says he sleeps for 90-minute intervals 5 times per day. Sleep is important. In med school, I was chronically exhausted, had low energy, fatigue, brain fog, cravings, and I found it harder to stay in shape. I swear these symptoms got exponentially worse with every minute I slept less. Less sleep made me feel big bad. Comprende? If sleep is such an important factor, then why don't so many of us choose to prioritize it and optimize it? And what if I told you that you might even get away with sleeping less? Since I'm a doctor man, I'm gonna break down all the medical stuff you need to know in order to get more out of your sleep, and in turn, get more out of your life. So let's get into it. We, as a society, have a problem with our circadian rhythm. That's our body's natural beat it marches to throughout our lives. Awake and sleep, awake and sleep. Get the idea? We throw this thing so far out of a whack on a daily basis, it's ridiculous. There's a multitude of reasons for it, such as our insane caffeine overuse problem, the fact we're addicted to social media and scroll endlessly on our phones in bed, depression, cortisol spikes, anxiety, etc. But if you want to get your sleep under control, it all starts here, getting your circadian rhythm under control. First step, start viewing sleep as a period of cycles rather than time. Ever wake up before your alarm, feel great, fall back asleep, and wake up with your alarm, but feel like your face is stuck to the pillow with more weight to it than a small neutron star? This is because our sleep cycles typically last 90 minutes. And if you wake up in the middle of one, your body will not like you. 5 90-minute cycles puts you at around 7.5 hours of sleep, right at the mark that is touted by every source, the same thing that CR7 does. Your sleep cycle is divided into stage 1, 2, 3, or deep sleep, and REM sleep. You get much more stage 3 deep sleep earlier in the night and more REM sleep closer to the morning. I recommend 35 sleep cycles per week. Why? Because life happens and this leaves room to compensate for less sleep on one day with another day. Remember, start thinking in cycles, not time. Your body is a machine and functions as such. So, are these athletes actually sleeping 12 hours a day, getting 8 sleep cycles a night? Can this be attributed to their performance, or is it a lie from marketing and media promotion? But then why are some people making a killing with 6 hours? What's the deal? It's because there are tactics to squeeze the most out of your sleep. And I'm about to tell you all the industry secrets, baby. The average person truthfully does sleep pretty poorly, so let's fix it. First, let's start with mornings. How do we effectively wake up? Spoiler alert, the method in which you wake up contributes to the quality you juice out of your sleep. First off, put the alarm away from your bed. Just do it, okay? You should have to get up to shut it up. Next, natural sunlight. Stick your face in the sun. Open a window or go to your balcony or walk in your yard, whatever works. Your body responds to sunlight as a signal to be awake, and it sets that circadian rhythm that we were talking about, and it will kickstart your system to being a functional human. As you've heard with anything, consistency is key. Me and every other fitness person in existence is going to tell you this because it's true. Wake up at a consistent time. Your body will get used to it, and over time you'll find yourself enjoying a much more fluid morning wake-up routine. Now for the toughest one for most of us, caffeine. As Dr. Huberman has said, delay your intake. Don't wake up and instantly infuse yourself with caffeine. Wait at least an hour, even 2 hours if you can. This will help with your natural cortisol release, and you will feel calmer and less stress over time. Additionally, on the topic of caffeine, have a cutoff time in the afternoon. The half-life is pretty long and can bleed into your nighttime routine, throwing off your sleep schedule. Now, since we are on the topic of sleep, that's what this video is about, what about your evening routine? If you want the best quality sleep, follow these tips. 1, stop the late night snackies. Digestion can cause your body to work too much when you're trying to fall asleep. That's when you find yourself tossing and turning and staring at the ceiling waiting to knock out, but it never happens. Leave the food for tomorrow, sleep tonight. Next, don't drink a bunch of water before you sleep. Nobody wants their body to kickstart them awake about to pop like an overfull water balloon in the middle of the night. Now, if you really want to optimize, let's talk about your environment. You should sleep in a dark room, obviously, but I'm talking dark. Blackout curtains, maybe even an eye mask, whatever works for you. The darker, the better. Also, and I'm sure some people will disagree on this, keep your room cold. Whatever cold is to you, for most people that might be around the high 60s. This, accompanied by a pre-sleep hot shower, helps your body cool down, go into a relaxed state, therefore slipping into sleep easier. Now, if you really want to optimize, track your sleep. Use a diary if you're old school, use a fitness band or watch if you want the detailed metrics. Both can help you track your progress and keep a direct record of what works and what doesn't help with your sleep quality. Now, there you have it, tips, tricks, and the Poulos approved methods to get the most out of your Betty by time. The more of these you practice, the more quality your sleep will be. That's my guarantee. It's time for my generic YouTuber outro. Thanks for watching, really. If you liked it and it brought you value, please hit the like button, subscribe, build a small shrine to my YouTube channel. It all helps. Now go get some sleep, doctor's orders.